Okay guys, welcome back to the layout. So today I've got an unboxing video for you. We're going to be taking a look at my Bachmann RS-3 in CP scheme, of course, with number 8438. So, that's really great. Big news with this locomotive, I'm officially an all Alco fleet now. All of my locomotives are Alcos, which is really great. Of course, from CP, they are made at Montreal Locomotive Works, but still Alcos, really great. They all fit my era. They all fit kind of my layout for the most part. So really happy about that. Before we do a opening of this, I'm going to make you wait and sit through just simply what else I bought, which is 2 packs of these. They are the Caboose Industries. They're the spring-loaded, multi, and just ground throws. They're for my yard. I've got the ones with lanterns, and those are going to be for my industries out on the layout. But in my yard, they all will be these, which, if you are unfamiliar, basically, it's just this little throw bar and different connections on the side. Excuse the printer ink. I was fixing some stuff with my parents. You just simply throw the bar and it extends. And I've just got a couple different ends that will adapt to any turnout brand. So I use mostly Atlas in my yard, but this way, if I change, it's not a big deal. Alright, moving forward, let's go ahead and take a look. So, built in, I think, the 1950s. I think production might have been stopped in the early 1950s, like 1951. This was, I think, the competition for the EMD GP7s with the 16 horsepower, 16,000 or 1600 horsepower, 16,000 horsepower. Basically, Baldwin and EMD and the other companies were all coming out with their 1600 horsepower engines, and Alco took their RS2, which in the later models, actually, some of them were fitted with the 1600 horsepower, but they decided to come out with the RS3. So if we just kind of take this out of the package and leave that there, I haven't had a... This is actually onboard sound, which I've never gotten from Bachmann before. The only other 2 locomotives I've had was my GP35 and my S2. Now my S2 is DC, so and my GP35 was DC and DCC compatible, but no sound. So I've yet to actually hear the sounds on this other than from inside videos. Of course, you just get the quick start guide. You get, let's see, the thank you letter from Bachmann, and oh, what else do we have? Important notice. Okay, so if I use non-NMRA standard decoders, I might have problems. And what's this? Look, little send back for a card, likely for warranty. And a 366-page full-color combined Bachmann and Williams catalog for $12 Canadian, eh? No thanks. Anyways, who really cares about that stuff? Let's take a look at this engine. Now, much like Bachmann's other thing, you kind of fold that back and we'll pop this up. So right off the bat, I know that there are a couple problems against the prototype. Excuse my arm. We actually have the prototype right here. And now this is set in 1975, which is when I'm modeling. I'm actually modeling in 1976. So you can see, I mean, the paint is a little different there, which is no big deal. The biggest things are the number boards being on the side instead of the front. There are no spotlights on the corners. The horn is on the kind of front of the locomotive instead of the cab. There are no kind of window covers. It looks like there's no small area, a couple little cupboards there. Some storage boxes on the aisle are missing. That's pretty much it from what I've seen and the other pictures I've kind of looked at. I'm just gonna move the camera over. There we go. So I mean, for the price, I knew that before I bought it, I did the research and I said, hey, I know it's not gonna match. But B, for the price, you can't expect it. You know, if I was going with Broadway Limited or, you know, Rapido, that's completely different. But for Bachmann, they have one mold and they just repaint it. And that's okay with me. It's cheap, it's inexpensive. All of these things, for the most part, I can actually change myself down the road when I get to that stage. It doesn't bother me terribly because I'm doing a fictional railroad. So I can actually say, look, they took the prototype and they changed the number boards and all this stuff for this reason for my railroad. So it doesn't really matter. I'm not terribly picky. Not saying that if you are terribly picky, you know, I'm not nothing against that. It's just I'm not, so it's no big deal to me. So we're gonna go ahead and lift this up and out. We're gonna put this here, and I'm just gonna get this plastic out of the way. So just looking at it, much like many other things, kind of just my railings are a little bent in. Oh my gosh, the cats want to help. That's not a big deal because you just kind of can bend them out. Weighs a fair bit. Pretty happy with that. The end detail is actually pretty good with all these wires, all the little things here. That's actually fairly nice. We've got a lot of nice rivet detail, a lot of little vent detail. That's actually pretty nice. The fuel tank detail's not too bad. I mean, it's not perfect, but you know, whatever. I really like the truck detail. They look good, and the front looks pretty good as well. Same detail as the back. I really like the CP ones because it's got the open light. I think that looks really cool, other than the two small ones that they come with sometime. But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's put this on. And we will power up my layout. Okay guys, so here we are, we're on the track. Everything's plugged in and turned on. I'm going to go ahead and unmute it so we hear the sound for the first time. Sitting there just kind of chilling. Sounds pretty good. We've got the bell. We've got the horn. The long horn, I should say. That was the long horn. Oh, and it had a little toot because I pressed 3. So that's the short horn. Alright, let's turn on the light. And let's go ahead and dim it. And undim it. So not too bad if I just kind of zoom in slightly with staying in the shot. Oh, okay, you know how I said slightly? I guess I lied. So let's go ahead. And let's get it going. So I have to push it up to speed step 7. If I hit it at 1, it kind of revs, but nothing. But without any CVs changed, it's extremely smooth. I'm just going to get a little higher up now. Kind of get some speed. Sounds good. Nothing wrong with the engine. We'll just stop it there. Unfortunately, I can't put it on my main line right now because I'm still working on the tortoise tutorial, the how-to video. So this turnout to go to the main line is actually blocked, but so far so good. Just kind of reverse. Sounds awfully good. And just kind of mute it there. Okay guys, so everything looks good. Everything sounds good. Pretty happy with it so far. I'm going to get it programmed, change all of the CVs, and go from there. So pretty quick video. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, criticisms, questions, go ahead and post in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to thumbs up it. And if you're not and you want to be, please subscribe. Thanks for watching guys, and until next time, enjoy your bacon.